If you are watching the replay, welcome. We have a special guest with us today. I
Hi.
meant to ask you this before we started. Is it Imbu
It's Embu.
Crochet?
Yes.
Imbu. Okay. Imbu Crochet is with us today.
But my name is Emily.
Yes, but her name is Emily. And so I hope you guys make her feel very welcome as you guys come in. I'm excited to have her here. Hi, Pets World. Welcome. I know you were waiting. I saw you comment a little while ago. Hey, Chris, welcome. We're here with Miss Emily from Imbu Crochet. I'm working on my pink teddy bear today. I meant to go grab the safety eyes. I'll do it in a little bit when I have to get up again for something. But it's this pretty pink color. I love this pink color. It doesn't.
That is
It's
very
a little
pretty.
pinker on camera. I mean, in real life than it is on camera, but probably my life. But it's really pretty. I think it's gonna go really well with those safety eyes that I bought.
Is it like actual plush yarn or is it
It's
like a
velvet.
velvet? Yeah, I
It's
was gonna say
velvet.
kind of like velvet.
Yeah, it's baby velvet actually.
Mm.
Which I didn't realize there was a difference. I was like, there's got to be a difference between the velvet and the baby velvet. And then I realized the baby velvet is thinner than the regular velvet, is what it
Yeah,
is.
I was seeing it in the stores and stuff because I can't crochet with plush yarn, so I was thinking of
Hmm.
trying to do it with like baby velvet or something like that.
Just be careful what color you pick, maybe. But it is, once you get the hang of it, it's really nice to work with. Like it feels so good. Like your hook is so smooth going, like
Yeah.
as opposed to the cotton, you know. Um,
Hey
but yeah,
Chris,
hi
hey Emily.
everyone. Welcome. Hi, Chris. Hi, Emily. I mean, sorry, I said Emily. MJ. I was thinking about you and reading the comments. Pets World. Hi, everybody. Been reloading your page for like 7 minutes. Oh, I knew you were waiting. Thank you. Hey, Larry. How are you? How's everybody doing today? Joanne. Hello. Welcome. Everybody say hello to Emily and welcome her in, please. Don't forget to hit the like button as you come in, too. Yeah. Can you type in the chat, Emily, so that they can find your channel? I also have her in the description, you guys. So I also put her channel link in the description if that helps you guys out.
Does my live come up on my channel as well or
I
no?
don't think so. I think it only comes up on mine.
Okay.
So I think you'll have to go in through mine and find it.
Um,
Let's see. Come on. Oh, I'm already on 11. Sweet. Okay. I did these rows really fast.
let's see if I can
Thank you,
find.
Kitty. Hope you all are doing well today. think I thought it was going to rain here today, but it didn't. But tomorrow, I think it is.
I
But
found it. I just don't know what I want to say to be
this,
pinned.
right? I don't know. I think you could do emojis if you want.
Yeah, I was just gonna do a bunch of emojis.
You knew it was Emily because you saw her comment.
Right now.
Aw, you already stalked her channel. You were trying to figure out who it was. You're doing detective work.
And then
Yes. So our guest here, we have a guest here. We have Emily from Imbu Crochet, who I met recently in a live stream, one of her live streams actually. She also does live streams, so you guys should follow her since you guys like going to live streams. And she is working on a pair of shorts right now, which is really cool.
yes, first time, so I'm very scared.
Yeah. But I give you credit for even attempting. It's further than I have gone. I think I like
Oh,
tried a top one time, but I think I got as far as like fitting it around me, and then I was like, "Crap, I don't know if this is gonna work or not." And then I
I'm
think I
gonna make a
stopped.
hexacardigan so bad.
Aw, but you've made tops, so you can do this. Hello, Alex. Welcome. Let's see. Yeah, you can put it. Yeah. Let's see, Larry.
How old are you? Are you asking me or
I think
Amy?
she's asking you.
Oh, I'm 21.
Yeah. Oh, you're a youngin. I'm 30, but I'm young at heart. So, all right, 13. Yeah.
Oh, my cat wants to join the stream.
Oh no, I was gonna ask you. So you have one cat and one dog, or is that right?
I have two cats and two dogs now.
2 cats and 2 dogs. Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
My boyfriend the other week decided he called me while I was at work and was like, "Hey, I found a cat." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then he brought it home.
Aw.
So now I
That's
have
cool.
2 cats.
Aw. Yeah, I know you were talking about it, and I know you were talking about the dog and the cat and stuff, but I didn't realize you had that many.
Yeah,
Aw.
lots of
I'm an
pets.
animal lover too. I love animals. I only have my one little Arthur, and then we have a cat that showed up that lives outside that comes inside,
Oh.
um, and a fish and a snail.
Oh, my cats are fighting.
Uh oh. That happens, doesn't it? My parents
Yeah,
have a lot of cats, so I know about the cat behaviors.
we're trying to get them acclimated and stuff, but they're just, like, not getting along.
Aw, yeah. They're both like, what the heck's going on?
Yes. You have 7 pets?
Yeah,
Wow.
she does. She has a lot. She's got like hamsters and birds and like smaller and chickens. Yeah, she's got chickens.
We tried to have a hamster and then, something traumatizing happened.
Oh no. My
It
parents
didn't
were always scared of that for me. They never would let me have one because they were scared of that.
it didn't get eaten, but
What?
it did get out of the cage.
Oh no.
And
Yeah.
then Billy decided to pin it in a corner.
Aw.
But we went straight back to the pet shop and returned it. We were like,
Oh,
"We're not
good,
doing
good.
this."
That's great then. Yeah. You did the right thing. That's all you can do. You tried, you know?
Granny Square coasters. That sounds
Ooh.
cool.
Let's see. Other stuff is so difficult. Well, listen, if you could do granny squares, which honestly aren't the easiest thing to learn to start with, you
I don't
can
know
do
how to do
other
Granny Square.
things. I'm sure you can. Like for example, and there are tons of things you can make with those granny squares. You know, like I made, or with that same stitch. Like I've made these little cup holders that use like the same three
Mm.
double crochet like cluster stitches, and I've made I'm making some ornaments soon with granny squares. You can make stockings, you can make bags, you can make cardigans, you can make pants, you can make shorts, you can make everything with granny squares. So don't get discouraged, you know? And like I said, granny squares aren't like, I wouldn't tell anybody to start with a granny square. So I feel like if you can do that, I know you can do other like projects and things. I know you can.
I'm gonna
Emily
be
has
honest.
been stalked and subscribed. Good.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I've made a lot of stuff, but nothing with a Granny Square. So,
Really?
yeah.
I feel like I've made a couple things, but I would like to make more things.
Yeah,
Like this, for
my
example, this
next
pillow. I forgot that was sitting next to me. I made this
ooh, that's
pillow with granny
pretty.
squares. So you can make all kinds of things with granny squares. Don't get discouraged.
Yeah, my next big project after my bags and the shorts are gonna be a hexa cardigan.
Yeah. Ooh, I know. I like the little mushroom too. I just saw it.
Yeah, I found it at Walmart for like $10 and I was like, "That's a steal."
Yeah. Heck yeah. I got a little create LED sign for like $10 at Michael's, and I was like, heck
Ooh.
yeah. It was on clearance. I was like, yeah, because I'm stingy with my money. I like a good deal.
Yeah, I like my night streams because I've got like the LEDs on
Oh
behind me,
yeah, yeah, yeah. Cool.
so I get to turn them blue.
Yeah, I wanna maybe I have like a room upstairs that I could maybe move into and like put all my stuff in there and make it really nice. But like part of me wants to keep my stuff downstairs because I'm always downstairs. I'm never upstairs, so I would only be up there to crochet.
Oh, it looks like you have to pin the
But
comment.
oh, dude, yeah. Where is your comment? Let me see. I'm
Yeah, it
looking
looks
for.
like they're having a hard time doing it.
Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. I didn't realize she did it. I didn't know. I'm looking for it. There it is. Pin comment. Sorry, you guys. Pin message. All right, done. Sorry, you guys, but like I said, it's also in the description if you can't find her. So there you go. Sorry, MJ. Sorry, you guys. Guys, you're gonna make a crochet sleeping mask for your mom. Oh, cool! I've seen those recently. The little eye masks. Yeah, I think I saw those on like one of those compilation videos of like different crochet things you can make. I like those videos that are like 50 free patterns or whatever. You know, those videos are nice. But sometimes people make those videos and then they don't link any of the patterns, and I'm like, well, darn it. I kind of wanted the link, not just the picture of what it was.
I might be standing up in the middle of the stream because I am
You're
measuring
good. You're
this.
good. You're good. No worries. Gotta try it on, make sure it fits, right?
Yes, I am so close to finishing the waistband.
I bet that took a minute.
Yes.
What stitch are you doing?
It's just single crochets, but I'm like turning my work at the same time.
Yeah, yeah. I didn't know if you had to do like back loops or anything weird.
Oh, it's back loop only.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought, but I wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
And then there's the cat on my plate.
Aw, is he crazy since he's an orange cat?
Yes, he's very crazy. Can you get off?
Oh, Chris. Yes, I am from North Carolina, so I do have on a little bit of camo. This thing's comfortable though, and it's got thumb holes, which I love, and it has pockets.
You're causing a little ruckus here.
Oh, it's okay. My dog's gonna cause ruckus when he's done with his treat. His Kong ball. Yes, welcome, Miss Rivera. This is Emily from Imbu Crochet, and she is joining us today. Welcome, Miss Rivera. How are you doing? Miss Rivera always pops in during lunch. I always appreciate that. Almost done with this arm. Good. Then I have to make another one. I have his head made and his ears made, but that's it. I thought that making the feet was going to be harder than it is, but it's really not bad. It's just because it's an oval and I'm not super familiar with ovals.
Mhm.
But they're so cute, the little feet. I made brown ones too. So I don't know if I decided it. I don't think I told anybody. I decided to go ahead and make two bears at once. So I'm making brown and pink at the same time. So I'm making like 4 arms, 4 legs, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
So I did do the brown, but I haven't done the pink yet.
doing like an assembly line kind of thing.
Yes, exactly, exactly. And it sort of saves a little bit of time, but not a whole lot in my previous experience. Like, because I've done it with like making granny squares, and it saves you a little time, but not like a significant amount, really.
I feel like it saves like the mental strain of like you have to do one thing at a time.
Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
Because I do that with my pumpkins. Because
Yeah.
I had 12 pumpkins I had to
Did you
make
get them
certain
done?
days. I did.
Good
I
job. Good job.
literally at the very last minute finished it and ran to the post office. I was like, I need to get this turned in.
Yeah, awesome. I'm so glad you finished it. That's great. Let's see.
Oh,
Miss Emily is making a pair of shorts. And I am working on a pink teddy bear, which I need to grab in a minute. Those safety eyes that I've shown you guys once before. They have stars in them and they're pink and they're really cute. And they also glow in the dark. Fewer
this is short
kilogrammes per
video.
swear jar. It's been 2 hours and it's up to $20 already in the swear jar, Larry. Oh my gosh. Oh, I know. I saw those. Those are beautiful.
Yes, they are from Smile Mail by You Pack and Ship.
Ooh. I need
And
to get some of those at some point. I don't have any. I
you
just ship
do.
in boxes usually, like recycled boxes most of the
So
time.
one package of 100 cost me $8.
Oh yeah, that's not bad at all.
And one bubble mailer at the USPS store,
Oh yeah. No
250.
way. Mhm. Yeah. I need
So
to get
I
some of those from
I
you.
went on a spending spree and kind of bought every single thing I needed for the business. Like I bought a
Yeah.
label machine, I bought
Yeah.
the poly mailers, I bought like everything.
Yeah.
So I might
Good
be
for
broke
you.
now, but I can only
You've
go
got
up.
it now though. Yeah,
I
you've
can
got
only go
everything
up.
you need though. So you're good. That's awesome. Yeah, at some point I would love to get one of those printers and stuff too. I don't really know how any of that works, so I have to figure all that out. But like at some point after I do the Etsy, I would love to get one of those printers one day.
Mine
I think
is
that would be so helpful.
Bluetooth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I
Oh,
just connect it to my phone and it prints off of there. And it's actually really simple. But
yeah.
it cost me like 2 cents to print one at home, whereas like at the uh office store that I went to, it was like 40 cents to print one thing.
Jeez.
So yeah, I was like, I'm saving quite a bit of money.
I'm trying to remember what this color is called, MJ. I don't remember what the color is called, but it's Bernat Baby Velvet, and I think it's like fairy tale pink or ever happily ever after or something like that. Some kind of like fairy tale thing. Used to
Oh, are
have
you
or cats.
doing
Ooh,
so
your
do you
head says
sell on
baby.
Etsy?
Do I? No, I don't have my Etsy yet. So that's what I was saying was I gotta figure out like I gotta get my new bank account and then I'm gonna set up
Oh,
my Etsy. Yeah. So hopefully then I'll be good. But for now I've just been selling through like I hate to say email, but sort of like if people see something on YouTube, they'll like email me or send me a message on Instagram or something like that
okay,
or
whatever
Facebook,
works.
which has been going okay. And right now I'm kind of like I'm starting to get where I want some more orders. It would be nice to get a couple more for Christmas, but I'm also still finishing one for Christmas, so I want to get that done, and then I'll be like, okay, I'm ready for new. But I also don't want to get overwhelmed with too many things either, because that's my
Yeah.
fear. Is like what happens when you get too many orders and you're like, okay, this isn't very fun anymore. You
I
know?
got a lot of orders all at once, and then now I'm finally down to, like, I'm not getting any orders at all again, so
Yeah,
I'm just kinda like, I needed to even out.
yeah, yeah. It's hard, I'm sure. Can't
Yeah,
find
trying to
everybody.
get it with, like, me going to school and doing the full-time job and everything, I'm just like I wanted it to stop for a little while, but
Yeah,
now I'm back to it's good.
yeah. I understand. Just gets like that. I feel like, things get popular or it's the time of year or something you make everybody likes or, you know,
Yes.
you
I
can't
wasn't
find
expecting my
Bernat yarn in
pumpkins to take
Denmark.
off.
Oh man, that sucks, Pet World. There's got to be like a similar one though. If I can think of one, like another similar yarn, I will let you know and see if and look it up and see if you can find it there.
The only velvet yarn I use is the Juicy Couture.
Ooh, yeah. I've
So Juicy
seen that,
Couture
but
is
I
pretty
haven't
good.
used it yet. But it looks nice.
Yeah, I have some
A lot of people really like it, I know. You fumbled on the bag in the game last night. It was 300 all wide. Colorado, Texas.
but yeah, they kinda
I'm so glad my husband doesn't bet, Larry. Oh my gosh. He's so into sports, but I'm so glad he doesn't bet. Oh my lord. Hey Shima, welcome. How are you? I like that colorway on your shorts. It's cool.
thank you.
I
Yeah,
love
it's
multicolored yarn.
what is it actually? It is Sunrise Ombre from Sugar Lily and Cream.
Yeah, that's nice. I like it. I love multicolored yarns. It's always fun to see the color changes and stuff.
Yeah.
See how they're gonna work up and everything.
So I just threw my hook.
It, it happens.
In like 10 more rows, probably.
Ooh, you're close. Alright, I'm almost done with this arm. We need a new arm. I also got some clear beads yesterday to make some more trees, which I don't have one next to me. The only one I have is the one where the beads are on the outside. I don't have the ones with the beads on the inside where they glow, but they're in front of me. But I did
I
get some
love your
clear
trees.
beads to make some clear ones so that when you put the lights in them, it'll be clear lights going through it instead of the different multicolored ones. So
I love your trees. I've never seen them before until now.
yeah,
And it's such a unique thing. I love them.
they are. They really are. I hadn't seen them until like a week or two ago, I think. And I think I saw like on a group on Facebook, somebody had posted it. They were like, I've seen this before or something. And
Mhm.
so I looked on Etsy and there are a couple different patterns, not a bunch, but a couple different ones. And the one I found was on sale for like $3. But the reason I wanted it too was because it did the beads on the outside like this, and then it has them on the inside where you can stick like a tea light under it and make them glow. And so I was like, "Ooh, it's got two different variations. I like that." And so I got that one, and I really like it. I just made it a lot bigger because the actual pattern is only like 14 rounds, so it's really tiny.
Mhm.
But I just like made it a little bigger. Thank you, Miss Rivera. Sleeping mask, you crochet. You also need to use some fabric on the inside, or else if you like the yarn crunchy. Yeah, I understand. You probably could make like take a little fabric scrap or something and sew it to the inside, make it softer on the inside. Ooh, love pony beads. I also saw the other day somebody take pony beads and they took them and they like put them in cookie cutters and they melted them and made ornaments out of them. And I was like, oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Because I have glow in the dark ones from making these purses. Where is my purse?
Oh, like ghost cookie cutters and then making glow in the dark ghosts.
That would be cool. because I have white glow in the, I mean, clear glow in the dark ones. But see, I made these beaded purses, and the
Um,
beads glow in the dark, so they're all different little pony beads. And so anyway, I had the beads, and that's why I was like, oh, I want to make those trees with those beads. So it worked
yeah, I've
out.
never done anything with beads, but like I feel like that'd be so cool.
It's not hard, honestly. Like the only thing you need is a hook that's small enough for like the bead to just like fall on the hook, the front, the top of the hook. If you put it on top, it falls
Yeah.
and goes down the length of the hook. That's all you need. And then you just basically put the bead on there and crochet like you normally do, and put a bead and crochet like you normally do. It's really not bad. It's tedious, of course, to like kind of stop and grab the bead, but
Yeah.
it's worth it in the end usually.
I saw like charms and stuff like that, like silver charms that I was thinking of putting on my bags. Or
Yeah,
like
yeah, that would be cool.
I'm really into like mushrooms and stuff, so I was thinking of getting mushroom charms and like putting them on each of my bags.
That would be really cute. That would be really cute and very unique. I like that. I want to get some kind of tags, but I don't know what kind I want. I think I want some. Well, I know I want some like Kelsey has those leather ones that she like uses a screwdriver and like puts on or whatever. I
Yeah.
want some of those, but I
She gets
also
them
would like
on
some
Birch
other
and
ones.
Orchard.
Hmm?
Birch and Orchard Etsy shop.
Ah, that's where she gets them at.
I actually asked her on one of her streams. I was like, "Where do you get these?"
Yeah, I bet that's a good idea. I'm glad she answered. Birch.
Yes.
Cool. Um, but yeah, they're really cool. I like those little tags. And the cool thing is, I feel like too about those is the customer, if they really didn't want them on there, they could take it off. So,
Yes.
which is nice. And then I want some kind of little tags for my stuffed animals, even if they like get taken off, it would still be cute. I feel like to have a little tag on it at some point. Could like stick it on the little teddy bear's ear and have like your logo and stuff on it.
I just don't know what my logo would like look
I
like. Like
know
I have my own picture, like my profile picture, but I don't know about
a logo.
like a tag logo.
Yeah, I know. I the only idea I had for one is I took a dinosaur that I made, which I don't, you can't really see it's back there, but I made a dinosaur and I took it on my iPad and like I really don't know anything about drawing on an iPad, but I like traced it basically, the image,
Mhm.
and like colored it in, and I was like, "Oh, I could use this little dinosaur as like my little logo." But I'd rather have something better. I may ask somebody if they would do it for me if I paid them some money.
Yeah.
Um because that would be nice to have something. I feel like I know one or two people that might would do it for me. With payment, of course. I'm not gonna ask them to do it for free.
Yeah, I have somebody taking pictures for my Etsy shop.
Oh
I
yeah.
told her I was like, "You can either get a free product or I'll pay you money."
Yeah, there you go. That's fair.
So,
I'm lucky I do have a nice camera that I can like take pictures of my stuff with that my husband did buy me like a year or two ago because I was really into photography and stuff.
mhm.
Um, so I'm lucky I do have that. I usually take two little white poster boards and set them up and then take the pictures. Put a
Oh, I didn't
light
even
on.
think of like poster boards.
Yeah, that's what I do for the background. I just like take them and like put one flat on the floor and then one up, and then make like sort of like a little set.
I was actually going to buy a white desk instead of just
Yeah,
doing that.
yeah.
So I want a
Well, there
black
you go. I
desk.
saved you a little money.
You definitely did, because I did not want a white desk at all.
Yeah, right. I know. Wouldn't stay away long, would it?
Yes. Yeah, my boyfriend's desk is black and like all our furniture and everything is black.
Oh yeah, yeah. I know. Our couch is black. I'm sitting on a couch and it's black, and so
Yeah, I have an Etsy shop. Let me see if I
yeah,
can.
yeah. Put it in
Is
the
it cool if
post.
I comment it?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Feel free to share anything. All right, I'm crocheting these together after I stuff them. All right, I think that's good. I'm gonna stuff it now, or not stuff it. Single crochet it together.
Um, Let me find the.
I wonder if I can. I can pin that instead. Maybe I was gonna say. I
Oh.
wonder if I can pin that instead, but I
I
can.
know some people have trouble with like clicking the links through
Yeah,
their phones and stuff.
yeah, definitely. White elastic can be sewn in as you do the lining. That is true. That is true. All right, bye, Pets World. And I know I missed you, Larry. Bye, Larry, though. Show me how you do that. Thank you. I have a couple like how-to short videos on my channel, but I don't have too many yet. When did you start YouTube, Emily? I'm just
Um,
curious.
mm.
You did a while ago though, right?
So my channel is actually from when I was 12.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Um,
I remember I saw like something that indicated that it was from a while ago, and that you were
yeah,
like
my
coming
channel's
back.
like 10, 12 years old,
Aw.
but I've been doing it since probably for like a few months I've been back.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
but the like about 600 of the subscribers are inactive because they were from when I was 12. So,
Hey, look, they still count, right?
exactly.
I Hey, look, I feel you because I don't know how many of mine are active either, just because when I started in like June or July, I had already 50 subscribers just from like meeting people in comments and stuff. And they were like, oh, I'll follow you just in case you ever like make a video, you know?
Mm.
And so I already had the 50 subs to go live. So I was lucky that I didn't have to build up that 50 subs to go live at all.
Yeah, I'm very glad that I didn't have to do that because I hate making videos. I don't know why. They just scare me.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of the same way. Like, I don't really want to show myself in a video. Like, but in live, I'm okay. But I don't know. It's something different about making a video.
I want to start
I'm
making
making a
vlogs and
tutorial
stuff.
now, but that's different. It's just my hands, you know?
Yeah. I did one tutorial and it was kind of janky, so I want to redo it.
Yeah. Mine's
But
probably going to be a little janky because it's my first one, but we'll see.
yeah.
Hopefully, it's followable, you know? That's all I care about right now. I want to get a new tripod so that I can have that like above angle on my desk, but I don't have it yet. I have like a sort of above angle, but it's not like fully above, I guess. Hello, everyone. Marshland, welcome. 2, 3, 4.
Oh,
Is
someone just favorited my shop. Thanks.
Aw, goody. I have to go check it out. I haven't checked it out yet. I need to. I got my iPad over here with my Etsy app on it. I can't do
Yeah,
magic
I
things.
bought a website domain and stuff, but I haven't had time to work on it.
Mm.
Because I want to be able to ship outside of the country, because a lot of the people who follow me are actually from outside of the country. So
Yeah,
my
yeah.
goal is to get it to where I can ship outside.
So can you not do that on Etsy, or
Um,
can you?
I
Because I
think
thought
I
you could
can.
technically, but it's harder or something, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought I could, but then somebody said that they were trying to order through me and then it wouldn't let them.
Huh?
So I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy my own domain and
Yeah.
do it that way.
The only reason I said that is because I could be wrong, but I thought I saw something the other day that said somebody was like, "Oh, now I can ship to other places or like outside of wherever I'm from." But they could have
Right.
been like not their Etsy. It could have been something else, to be honest. So could be confused. That's the only reason I thought.
How many orders have you to for in total?
Let's see, how many orders do you to for in total? What do you mean to? How many orders do who have? Hold on. How many orders do you got in total? Is that what you mean? How many? I think she's asking how many orders have you had, but she might not know. That might be a lot.
Um, yeah, I don't know off the top of my head. I know probably like I'd say 15
That's pretty good.
because there's some that are like multiple orders, like in bulk ordering.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's hard to say. I feel like I'd be that way if I tried to count too, because I have like I did make a little map, like I printed out a little map and then like I color in the states that order or whatever for me.
That's
Um,
cute.
and I think I've only done like 6 states, but a couple of them have done like multiple orders, like you said. So
Like how many orders your whole life, both of you?
5. Oh gosh, I don't know, Pets World. That's a tough question. I'd have to go in there and like count my shipping receipts, I think. Let's
I'd
see.
say like 30 because I've got some from in person, from
Hmm.
like people at work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like I said, I haven't been doing this for so long, so it's like
Yeah, Emily's still pretty new. Didn't you say you had only been crocheting for like how many
It's been like
months?
it's been like 8 months.
8 months? Yeah. So you haven't been crocheting very long, which I think is amazing. I think you're so talented.
Thank you.
I
How
think
long have you
I'll
been
be
crocheting
2
for?
years in December, so um,
Yeah, I
definitely.
feel like I know like nothing. There's so
I
much more for
still
me to
feel that way
learn.
too. Like I'm learning everything all the time because there's so many people that have been crocheting for like 30 years. And you're like, oh, okay, you know.
And then you
So
talk
that's
about
why
like
when I
some
say
like
2 years, it sounds like a lot to some people, but to me, I'm like, no, that's nothing.
yes. 2, 3.
Can you even make a circle? Oh, Pets World, you're gonna learn though. I know she's exceptional. She is a very fast learner, apparently.
I just have nothing else to do with my life, so this is just I just do this
This is all I
24/7.
do, and I do it a lot too. I mean, I crochet every single day, so um, I think I maybe had I can't remember. I know I used to say it. Now I can't remember for sure. There may have been one day where I was sick. I did not crochet, but I think I did that night. But regardless, since 2 years ago, I have not touched a crochet hook, but for maybe one day.
Right.
It's addicting.
I think I finished the waistband.
Yay! For almost a year in December. That's awesome. You started this year, but you make a lot. Like you still know very little. Yeah. Well, I mean, there's so much to learn, you guys.
There's so much.
There's so many stitches. There's so many tricks. There's so many different ways to do the same thing. I mean, me too. You feel like you know nothing. You've only been crocheting for 3 months. Well, you're doing really good too, MJ. I feel like you and Emily are both really, really good. You guys have learned so fast. MJ just did a pattern test for Crochet by Jenna,
Mm.
and she did the cow that she just released,
Mhm.
and she did such a good job. She's only been crocheting for 3 months.
I wanna do pattern testing so bad.
I do too. I always say like I'm collecting this yarn to like have it on hand so that I can do a pattern test, and then like I still haven't done one yet.
Yeah.
Um, but I do want to, but I just haven't found the right one yet. I want to make sure it's something that I know I'm going to be able to do, and I don't want to like do it and then be like, oh crap, I can't. So
Yeah.
I'm just nervous, I guess.
That's why I haven't done, like, any of them actually because it's like, I can't do pleasure. I don't know
Yeah,
what it is about it.
yeah. Well, you'll just have to look at the fine print and make sure you can do it in other kinds of yarn. Because
Yes.
some of them you definitely can. Most of them I feel like you can. I have yet to run into a pattern that I have tried different yarns on and it didn't work. Some people probably would argue with that, but in my experience, the patterns that I have done, it has always worked with either yarn. So probably depends though. All right, that's 2. I did not hit my stitch counter. 3, 5. I forgot what my husband was asking me the other day. He was like confused at why I couldn't count something correctly, and I was like, "Honey, it's like I was explaining to him that it was like one of those where it's like 2 single crochets and increase and then 2 single crochets again. And between those 2 single crochets in the beginning and the ones at the end, sometimes you get confused which 2 you're doing." And he was like, "It's counting." I'm like, "But no, you think you know how to count, and then you start crocheting."
Exactly.
You're on your second pattern test for Crochet by Jenna. She's having you do the mini cow for the cow you did last week. Oh, cool. You made a
Mm.
truly and used you. Oh, okay, Pets World. I'll have to see it. You tagged me? Okay, I'll check it out. Can't do
Let's
plush
see.
yarn either. You do everything in acrylic or cotton. Yeah. You guys will. It just you guys will be able to do it. I know you will. Like it's not that different and it does depend on the yarn. And I'm trying to think if I would rather recommend like a velvet or like a blanket yarn. And I almost want to say the blanket yarn just because like this pink, it's really hard to see your stitches in it. But once you sort of like can feel for them and like about how evenly spaced they are and stuff like that, you kind of get a feel for it. The thing that would suck is if like the other day I was having trouble with this pink velvet because I was trying to go back and count my stitches and I could not count them correctly because I could not tell where they were. So I just started over.
I cannot see where I'm supposed to be putting in my half double crochets.
Oh, let's, different yarns so they can see what it looks like. Different yarns cause different effects. Yes. And I would love to learn how to use the like fuzzy yarns, but I told my husband only people that want to unalive themselves would use that yarn because
Right, they're
they're
rational.
nuts. But now I'm like, I want to because the finished product looks so good that some of them I want to. There's a specific one that's called like Blacklight, and it almost reminds me of like Lisa Frank. It's like hot pink and different colors on it and stuff. And oh my god, it's so pretty. But it's also only like 30 yards per ball. And I'm like, what am I gonna do with that? Like, how many of
Yeah,
those would I even need to make a project, first of all? And then I don't know if I can see my stitches at all. So you've tried fuzzy yarn and your brain couldn't handle it yet. I know, that's what I'm saying. That's that's what I'm saying.
that's how I
Fur
feel
is
with crochet.
hard. It is totally by feel. Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of. It's that or you have to put a stitch marker in every single stitch. Bye, Miss Rivera. Thank you for coming. But gosh, mm, that's why I say people that use that are nuts. But they're also very talented because and have a lot of patience.
Yeah, I see
I
people make like cats and stuff out of them. I just
mm,
want to.
yeah. Three. I think I asked Crochet by Jenna the other day what yarn she was using for one. I think it was. I think she did Moding, whatever the little hippo or
Yeah,
whatever it is. And she used like feels like bliss yarn by Michaels. I think she said, and it looked like it wouldn't be as hard as some of the fuzzy yarns, but I'm not sure. I haven't actually seen it in person, but it looked a little better. Ooh, you want to make a bear with it? Yes, that's what I would love to do with that blacklight yarn is make a bear. I think it would be like the coolest, cutest little like tie-dyed looking bear ever. But you will use it, but you try to avoid it. Yeah. And I've also heard that you can like double strand it and make it a little easier to work with, but I don't know. I can't find the problem is I have a little bit of fuzzy yarn that I found, but I don't have another color that works with it to double strand it like that. So I like double stranded things. It looks cool, but
I
I
don't have
don't have
a
the
stitch
color.
marker.
Oh, one,
I have like one left, and I really need to buy more.
three. Yes, you do, girl. Oh my goodness. Four. I have a whole little thing. They actually came with a blocking board that I bought on Amazon.
Mm. I've never done blocking. I need to.
I only bought it for the granny square cardigan.
Here's a sunflower granny square that I tried to make.
Ooh, that's pretty. I've never tried to make one of those before. I would love to, but I haven't yet.
Yep, I
Sunflowers
don't
remind
have
me
any
of my
granny.
friend for some reason.
I don't have any stitch markers up here.
Uh oh. I
Oops.
don't know how people use yarn as stitch markers. I can't do it. I've tried.
Nope.
Like I tried to lay my yarn across it and use it like that. Nope, couldn't do it.
It always falls out when I try.
Yeah, exactly. Like I wish I could, but I just can't because it looks so satisfying at the end when they pull it out. But like I can't make it work.
I've used like paper clips and stuff like that, but
Yeah, my mic is on, sweetheart. My husband's here.
hi,
Just so you
husband.
know, I'm not calling random people. And you see, he says, yo. I told you he says, yo. Sounds like your camera audio. Oh, well, I don't know, honey. I don't know, goof.
I think she sounds great.
I need to get ready for pre-op. Oh, blessings, Joanne. I'll be thinking about you. Double stranded yarn with size 3 yarn is worth it. So any combos, the stitch different. Its definition is neat. Yeah, I really like double stranding. Like I made some little mushrooms with double stranding the yarn. They were like rainbow yarn and then white yarn, and it looked really cool. I really liked it. Let's see, what am I doing here? We're on 4, which is what? 3. Okay. And increase. If I can get my
'Cause
hook
there's
in
so
here.
much that I still need to learn. Like I want to expand like my website and stuff so bad, but there's so much to learn.
It is. But you're doing so well, though.
Thank you.
3. I'm very impressed. 3 and an increase. Such a short period of time, you're doing really, really well. 1. You've learned so much. 2, 3. And to be able to make like the different things that you make, like from animals to like clothes, is really cool. So
Yeah, a lot of people stick to like one thing, but I really, really want to be able to do like all of it. And
yeah,
when I pick something up, I'm like, I have to be all in.
yeah. I would like to learn how to make more different like I said, I've been doing like bags and the stuffed animals mostly. What else have I been doing? And then like random Christmassy decorationy things and stuff. But I would like to as well. I think it would be fun to make different things. And I've also been making doilies, which sounds kind of old ladyish, but
What
there's
is it
this
for?
really cool doily that's called the post mortem doily. So it's like a skeleton in a coffin, and I worked on that, and I got as far as the entire skeleton, and it was just the border that I messed up on, and I messed the count up on it. And if you do that, like it's just not gonna work. So I needed to start over, and I haven't done it yet. I was gonna do it before Halloween, but that didn't happen. So at some point again, I'm gonna try it again because it's really cool looking.
So what is a doily?
Like, you know those little lace things that like the little old ladies put on their tables and then put like a
Mhm.
candle on it, or that those little things. Yeah.
Uh,
Those little tiny things. You make them with like tiny crochet hooks and tiny crochet thread.
So you try that micro crochet.
I have just a little bit. I've done as far as like 1.15, I think, millimeters.
I say people who do that hate their lives.
So you're like me with the fuzzy yarn then.
Yep.
I do like it. What's your favorite thing that you have made? What is your favorite thing that you've made, Emily? Do you know?
Probably the market bag so far.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I want to make one that collapses into itself or whatever that like goes into the little pouch or whatever.
Oh yeah, like, are you gonna add like a zipper onto it and so that it
I
like
don't know. I never thought about the zipper thing. But you know what I'm talking about? Like there's like an orange or like a lemon or an apple. You can make them and they like
yeah.
fold into like the round. Yeah, I want to try one of those. I think that would be cool. And I want to try to line some bags, but I need to start with like a really simple bag first and then try to
I
line
made a
something.
granny square bag and then it ripped. I was so sad because I didn't line it.
Yeah.
I started putting I was dumb. I put a notebook in it and then
Mm,
the spiral
mm,
part of it latched
no.
on and ripped it.
Darn it. Because like if I tried to line like this beaded bag, it's round on the bottom, and so that would be very interesting. But if I just did like a flat bag, that would be a lot easier. Hi, Maisie. Welcome. Her name is Emily, hun.
I had a whole thing of perler beads, like a designed thing on my desk, and my cat just knocked it all off, and it's all over my floor. And
No.
this is why I keep the door shut.
Yeah. Oh no. I feel your pain. I've done that with seed beads before. Those little tiny beads. Oh god.
Now I have to clean all of
Mixing
them
up all the
later.
colors and everything.
Yeah, that made me
Oh,
sad.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, I just need another sip of coffee, I'll be great.
It's gonna be all right. Breathe. Oh man. Hey, you know what? I'll send you a link to one of those. Do you know if you put like a sock or something over like your vacuum, you can like vacuum them up? Have you seen that?
I have not.
There's some way to like vacuum them up without like disturbing like getting them in your canister or something.
Okay.
Let's see if I can find it because that would be helpful
Well,
probably.
definitely have to try that.
There's something you can do. I don't know if it's a sock or something. There's something you can do. If anybody knows, help.
Oh, you know, like, pantyhose, probably.
Right? Seed beads and glitter. Yes. Oh my gosh, glitter. Oh, at least it wasn't glitter. Jeez.
True,
Could be slightly worse. I know it's not good, but it could be slightly worse. Oh,
definitely. It could always be worse.
that's right. Yeah, I accidentally opened my seed beads upside down and they all went everywhere and mixed into each other. And I was like, oh, cool.
Oh, no.
And then you can't shut them that way again. You have to like spill them out to basically shut the thing. So that was fun.
I think I just learned why people don't make plus size clothing.
Why?
Because it takes so long.
Oh, true, true. It does take
It's
longer.
like twice as long to make.
Yeah.
I wanna buy a mannequin so that I can make, like, like, small, medium, and large, like, regular sizes
Yeah.
because I don't know. And, like, I also want, like, a beanie head, like, mannequin.
Yeah, that would be cool for pictures and stuff too, wouldn't it?
Yes.
I wonder, can't you get like, I don't know, but can't you get like adjustable mannequins that like adjust to different sizes, or am I nuts? I think you can,
That
but I
would
don't
be
know how they
interesting.
adjust. If it's just like widthwise, or
I don't know, but that sounds interesting. I should look it
I
up.
think they do slightly. I don't know. I feel like I've seen that somewhere. Something adjusts on something. Pantyhose, MJ says. That's what you're supposed to use on it to pick them up, not a sock. Pantyhose on the
I don't
vacuum.
well, actually, I do own pantyhose.
I know.
Nice.
I was gonna say, do you have pantyhose though? Like nowadays, like does anyone?
How many people wear pantyhose now?
I have some fishnets, but that's about. Those aren't gonna work. Fishnets are definitely not gonna work.
I need to get myself a pair of fishnets.
I usually get them around Halloween time because that's when they have them out in a lot of stores.
Sure. And they're probably on sale and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Mm. The fanciest restaurant I've ever been to, the waitresses were wearing fishnets. I mean, yeah, fishnets. I was like, huh?
Oh, wow.
It was very weird. I was like, this is
Okay.
a really nice steak place. Wait, what? Wait, those are the waitresses? Okay. All right, cool. It was just unexpected. Oh, geez, who invited MJ? Me, I invited MJ. Because I love her.
I really hope I'm doing this right. I'm supposed to be putting a half double crochet into not like where each of the rows start.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that
Well,
can get confusing.
I hate doing it because I always mess it up.
Yeah, I don't like doing like borders on things sometimes because it's like, where do you put my hook right now? No.
Exactly.
I'm getting a little better with it because I did it the other day for something and it was like slightly better, but
Mhm.
it's still questionable. Good. I'm glad my little baby boy went back to sleep.
Meanwhile, my cat's jumping up a wall right now.
Oh, cause cats.
Yeah.
I love cats. I wish we could have the one that's outside inside more, but I don't think him and Arthur would be okay if we left them by themselves. They liable to get into a fight because the cat wants to play and the dog doesn't want to play, or the dog wants to play and the cat doesn't want to play, and not to mention they don't know how to play with each other.
Yeah, my dogs kind of try and eat my cats a lot.
Yeah, it happens.
I might be a little annoying for a second. Actually, I'm gonna mute myself for like two
Yeah.
seconds while I watch this video tutorial.
All right, you're good. You're good. I understand. I'm gonna get some water. I haven't been drinking my water or my coffee, you guys. She's been crocheting for about 8 months, which is crazy because she is doing so good. I am hella impressed because I've seen so many people that have been crocheting for like 15 years that are doing what she's doing. So, and she's making a pair of shorts, which is awesome. All right, let's see. Keep bumping my light. He's good. He's snoozing. He was eating his peanut butter treat, and now he's snoozing. And since it's not raining, we're probably gonna go for a walk after this. I'm trying to see where I'm at in this pattern. All right, did I do 6? Yeah. Alright, we're on 7. Good. But I messed up for a second. Some people have been crocheting for long, but just stopped by for a while. Oh yeah, for sure. Some people have been, and some people have not been. Which, you know,
Okay,
to
I
each
think
their
I
own.
got it.
You got it.
I think so.
Yeah,
Um,
I have to do that sometimes. I try to like write things down, but there are certain things that you just have to watch the
yeah.
video for.
There's not like a pattern for it. I'm just
Mm.
she sent me a video.
Yeah, yeah, I understand. Most of the things that I've done have been video tutorials. Most of them. Some of them are just patterns, but most of them are video tutorials.
Mhm.
I get nervous buying new patterns because I'm like, I don't know if I can do
I'm too cheap to buy new patterns.
it. I've
I
only bought a
I
very few.
refuse.
I bought like 4, so, and I bought 2 recently, so like the other day. So I pretty much use YouTube, which is good because then I can share them with other people and stuff.
True.
I can link it and all that good stuff.
I want to start making my own patterns and then posting
Right?
them on Etsy
Yeah.
because that's what like a lot of Etsy is for is just patterns at this point.
Yeah, for sure. It really is. And that's what my husband always says. He's like, when are you gonna write your own pattern? I'm like, I don't know. I'm like starting to grasp the concept, but
I made one pattern for it's for my job.
mm,
I made a little like mascot thing
mm,
plushie,
yeah, yeah.
and they put them in the display cases.
Oh, that's cool.
We're trying to get them into all the other restaurants.
Yeah, that would be cool.
It just takes like months to hear back from them though, so I'm still waiting to hear back.
I bet. Mac has 3 more minutes in timeout. What did he do? Oh my goodness. Your autocorrect's doing you dirty. It always does that to me. Especially if I try to type on my iPad. If I type to one of you guys and I don't make sense, chances are I'm on my iPad and I suck at typing on that. I don't know why. It's just not wide enough for me to do like traditional keyboard hands, and then it's like I don't know. Then I just have to like do this, and it's just a mess. Cannot type on that thing. I need like an actual keyboard for it.
I need to
Because
get
I'm
an
like decent at
iPad.
actually typing. They made us do that crap in school. Take typing tests.
I would always try to be the best at it.
Mhm. I was pretty decent at it. Like I'm kind of glad they did because you know, otherwise I would be doing the single finger punch to every key all the time. But
Yeah.
so I'm glad that I can actually type fast. But it's just funny. It's like all these kids sitting there like typing as fast as they can, clickety clack. That poor teacher probably had a headache listening to all these kids typing all day. He asked who invited me. You had to put him in timeout. Oh my goodness, mental timeout. He did, didn't he? He likes to tease people, especially people that he likes and that he knows that I like. So, you know, it's just how he is. He's like, I told him the other day something about like going live while he was here, and he's like, no, because I'd make it all about me, basically, is what he said. I'm like, oh my God. He's like, you wouldn't like it. I'm like, oh my Lord. You can't bring it down for just a little bit. He's like, nope. He used to be on the radio, so he's like got his own little personality, shall we say.
Oh, also, I'm good to go another hour if you want.
Oh yeah, I just realized what time it was. Yeah, that's fine if you want to. If you want to, we can. What I do? You're being rude, goof. Me and my husband call each other goof and nuggets, and it's funny because sometimes we do it really passive aggressively. Like instead of calling each other like a bad word, we're just like, "You're a goof." We don't use bad words. We just call each other other things.
Also called me bozo and forehead.
Oh my god.
He says I have a really big head.
Oh my god. You do not. Jesus. Great. That was 11, right? I didn't just click it before I moved the stitch marker.
I guess the nickname came from like this anime that he watches. There's this girl on there that got insulted by getting called forehead or something, and so then he
Oh my god.
started calling me that.
Oh me, that's funny. He says I come back and I'm being talked about. Oh my goodness. Because he's working, he just kind of pops in every now and again. I had to ban him from my stream the other week though, because I was making stuff for him for Christmas. Which I still have one more thing to make for him for Christmas. I'm gonna have to ban him again.
Mm. I need to start my Christmas presents so bad.
Yeah, I do too. I want to make it's like a, at least I don't know if they made the pattern, but it's on their YouTube channel, Rose and Lily, and it's a
Mm.
reindeer that they have. That's what I was gonna make everybody for Christmas, but I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make enough of them if I don't start it really soon. But I want to finish this scarf order that I have and then work on that, I think. Which I only have
My
2 more scarves to make, and they're for kids, so they're not huge.
my
Um,
niece is getting something from Minecraft, so I need to find a
ooh,
pattern for that.
yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the little kid that I need to make something for. I don't know.
I'm scared to make something crochet for my niece though because she's young, so I don't want her to
Mm.
like
How old is she? Like
uh,
under 4 or 5?
probably
Yeah. Okay.
don't know her age.
Yeah, because if they're under like that age, safety eyes are kind of like, eh.
Oh,
Uh,
she's got the safety eyes. She's old
oh,
enough.
okay. Yeah, but you don't want her to like tear it up and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I don't want her to use it as like a play doll or something.
Yeah, yeah. It's hard to like for them to know it's like different than a regular toy.
Yes.
I get that. I made my grandma one of these teddy bears, and she said, I had it out, but I had to put it away because I was afraid those little kids were going to come over here and get it and tear it up. And I was like, oh. She had never been given a teddy bear. She is 92 years old and had never had a teddy bear in her entire life.
What?
I had no idea. And then I made her that bear, and she was like, that's the first time anybody's ever given me a teddy bear. And I was like, what? It's like, I'm so glad that's what I chose to make you then.
Right. I think I'm gonna make my mom an elephant, and
Oh,
then I'm trying to get so you know for Ohio it's like the Cincinnati Bengals.
yeah.
I'm trying to get I might want to do something like a tiger or something for my dad because he's like obsessed with the Bengals.
Yeah, there you go. I'm sure there's some patterns for something like that.
And I don't know what I'm gonna do for my brother. He works for Monster Jam, so I'm trying
Oh,
to.
cool.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he's a mechanic for the monster trucks.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes. So I don't know if I could like crochet a monster truck or something.
Right, right. Wonder how that would go. Huh. I wonder. I don't know. It's got to be something though, like mechanic. Which, if you find something mechanic related, let me know because my husband's a mechanic. So
Right. I definitely will.
it's like there's a crochet wrench out there or something. Um, that would be funny. Like a big wrench pillow. Um,
I hate doing half double crochets.
I know some people they love half double crochets, and for me they're a little like odd because I didn't start with those. Like I started with doubles and stuff. So like for me, half doubles are like, oh, I have to think about it harder.
They just take so long, and then like the yarn keeps getting caught on the hook.
Oh yeah, trying to pull them through all three and everything one time. When I get in the habit of doing like a certain stitch, it's hard to like get out of it.
Right.
I'm like, oh, I pick up a project and I'm like, oh, that's the wrong. Whoops, that's the one I was doing on the other project, not this one. Which I try not to start too many things at once, but it happens on occasion. Do Doing shell stitches hurts your hands every time. Oh, I've never done a shell stitch, but they're beautiful. I've seen it. But I've actually never done a shell stitch before.
They are very pretty.
I've actually never done, I think I've only done a bobble stitch like once. I need to expand my stitch horizon.
I've done a bobble stitch purse before, like a coin purse.
Oh, yeah, cool.
I've done that once. And then I honestly decided to never do it again.
I was about to say, I saved a bobble tree pattern for like a Christmas tree, but I don't know that I'm going to do it.
Right.
I've got plenty of other Christmas tree patterns I could go for before that one. Hello, hello, silly wabbit. Welcome. This is Emily with Imbu Crochet. She also crochets and goes live. I have her comment pinned if you're interested in giving her a follow. She's also on Instagram, you guys, too, which I think I put in the description as well.
Yes, I don't advertise my Instagram much, but I need to start posting more on there.
Oh, sorry if I threw it out there and you don't.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
I didn't actually put a link. I just said that you are also on Instagram. So if you don't want me
Right.
to.
No, you're totally fine.
I don't want to make anybody uncomfortable. All right. 15.
I am
Okay, I'm
doing
almost
something
done.
wrong.
Uh-oh. Does it look weird?
Yes. Something's wrong.
Something's off? Uh-oh. I'm hoping this arm is going to be the same size as the other arm. We're about to find out in a minute. Or I may make 3 arms. I'll get back to the body. I like this teddy bear pattern though because you crochet the arms and legs on instead of sew them on, which is nice.
I did that with have you heard of Nicole Chase?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yes, I love her patterns. I did one of her bears. Let me grab it.
I can't remember if she's the one who did the dinosaur.
Oh, right.
I think I did.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it, but
Cute.
it's supposed to be a bear. It's not a
Yeah.
bear anymore, but
Yeah. But he was going to be there.
he was going to
Oh.
be.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I used a regular 4-weight, it would have been massive. But
Oh yeah, it really would have been.
I don't
Dang.
know. I
What
named
did
him
you?
Eduardo.
Dang. It's pretty. I like the colors though.
Yeah, and then I made a kid's hat, and then it kind of fits.
You put it on there.
Yes.
It adds a little something.
I'm gonna
Oh,
have to
you
make
hate
shorts
this.
under this.
You always have to strip out 2 rows before something. My screen. There's a weird spot on my screen. I don't know what that's about. Anyway, 17. 17. Then we'll have 2 little arms. Never did grab the eyes, but that's okay. We'll have to have them. I don't always put the eyes where patterns tell me to. Sometimes I move them and think they look better somewhere else.
Yeah.
Or like closer apart or further apart or something.
I'll just kind of throw them in somewhere.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'll put those on later. It's fine. As long as I don't close the whole thing up, which I have done, especially on live stream. One time I made the dinosaur head I made. I forgot to
Mhm.
put the eyes on and closed it up on live stream. And I was like, oh
Oh,
crap. I had to remake it. I had weaved the end in and everything.
I would cry.
But I decided I'd save the head just in case I had to remake it and embroider the eyes. Then I could just embroider them on top one day. So,
I am not good at embroidery.
yes, it does suck when you have to frog a couple rows just to fix one little thing. But I do it all the time, especially if I'm selling something, I'm frogging that thing to fix it. Like I'm not leaving that one mistake in there.
Right.
So it sucks, but it must be done. My husband's always like, no. And I'm like, yes. Because every time I start frogging it, he hears that sound and he's like, what are you doing? I'm like, there's a mistake, honey. Because he's like, you've been working on that forever. I'm like, I know, but I want it to be right. I gotta get tweezers to stuff this arm that's so skinny. I can't get my little fingers in there. Here we go. Figured out an easy knot to do instead of a French knot. Ooh, you did. I can't remember what the knot that I use usually to join my yarn is. It's like you make like 2 knots and then you slide them together, sort of. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm not sure what it's called. Oh, okay, you're good. I gotcha. I wondered what happened, but you're good. I think you could just use the link to come back if you want, but it's no big deal. Let's see. What was I doing? Stuffing this bad boy. I have to use tweezers to stuff it. It's so tiny I can barely get my little phalanges in there. But yeah, I'm not sure what the method I use to close mine is. I really can't remember. I'm not sure if she can come back or not. We'll have to see, you guys. But if not, we'll see. We had another hour, so maybe we'll start over or something. We will see what we do. I can't remember how it works if one of us leaves. If we have to start over and come back or what. But I have my iPad here, so if you message me on Instagram, I can see it to let me know what you're going to do. All right. If I can grab this. Now I need to leave a little bit. I don't stuff it to the top. Where's my other one? Here it is. We're going to compare and contrast. I think that looks good. Let's see. I almost picked up the wrong hook though. Let me send her a message real quick just to let her know we can do one of two things. Okay. Pop that down there. Oh, awesome. It worked. Holy crap. I didn't think it was going to work. I didn't think that was going to work.
Oops.
I did not know if that would work or not. I just sent you a message like you can come back if you want, or do what you want, but
Yeah.
it worked.
I'm
I
glad
was like,
that
I'm not sure if you can rejoin, but yay.
I'm glad that worked. I was like, oops.
Like I said, I couldn't remember if like one of us left, if we could come back or not. I didn't remember. But I think as long as it's just you, I think it works fine. So what the heck? How did this happen? Huh? Oh. I was like, how did the string go through there if there's not an end to that string? Okay. Just have to single crochet this together and I'll
Hey,
be done.
Cynthia.
Hey Cynthia. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Yeah, I haven't even told you guys about the comedy show we went to, but it was good. It was for Pete Holmes, and it was at like an actual comedy club. So we usually go, but we usually go at like bigger venues where they can't like make fun of you. But this one was like a small club, so they can like point you out and like pick on you. But they did not. He was really good, and so they didn't mess with us. We had really good seats, and it was a good show. So I'm glad we went. It was probably like the third or fourth best one that we went to. So who do I have with me? I have Emily with me from Imbu Crochet. She is also a YouTuber and does a lot of live streams where she crochets, which is how we met. And so yeah, she is joining me today and working on a pair of shorts,
Yes.
which is cute. And I have her channel in my description, as well as that pinned comment right there is her as well. All right, I'm gonna snip it. I always get nervous for some reason because I know I'm about to crochet these on, but like my heart's telling me to leave a long tail. But I'm like, Amy, no, you don't need one for this. Why is it getting stuck? Did my yarn just rip? Are you serious? It ripped at the very end. Hold on, let's see what I can do about this. I'm trying to pull it through and it's like messing up. Oh, I know what happened. The fuzz is stuck. Okay. Thank God I don't need a tail, or I'd be screwed and have to make that again. All right. Good. Yes, that worked out. Okay, now we have two arms. Two little arms. See this poor little tail right here. My goodness. It's a problem with crocheting with velvet yarn sometimes. And chenille. Aw.
So do you know your moderators in person or no?
No, I do not. Most of them I met a couple months ago, except for my husband, of course. But most of them I met a couple months ago, and most of them are actually from like the nail community on YouTube.
Mhm.
And so a lot of them do nails, but a lot of us chat outside of YouTube on Instagram. So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm trying
I
to
try to keep it
get
like
more
people that I
moderators.
can like talk to outside of YouTube, so I can be like, hey, like this is going on, or you know what I mean. Like it's good to have like a way to talk to them outside of
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I have two moderators. One of them was from when I actually started streaming when I was 12. And
Oh
then the other one is, well, I guess I have three. Two of them are from when I started a few months ago, but I'd like more.
yeah, yeah. I feel like there's a couple that I added like when I really needed them. All of a sudden, like there was a need, one day, and I was like, oh crap, I need more moderators. But a lot of them have just been with me for a while and stuff. So.
Right.
Hey baby, come here. Come get some cuddles. Say hi. Say hi to the people. Hi.
Aw.
Yes. Would you like to go OU? Is that what you want to do? Hey, come here. Do you want to go OU? Okay, hold on. We're gonna go take him outside. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go put him on his little lead. Come on, buddy. Gotta get your harness on. I'll be right back, you guys.
I'm going to be so entertaining while she's gone. Are you guys making anything in the chat? Are you guys working on any projects? He said, "LOL, what are you working on?" I am working on a pair of shorts right now. So this is the waistband so far, and then I am going down like the bottoms right now.
Yeah. All right, I'm back. Started your teddy bear security blanket. Oh, good. I'm excited to see it when you're done. That sounds cute. Ooh, I haven't ever made one of those. I've seen them, but I've never
Mhm.
actually made one of those little like snuggler things.
That'll be cool.
They have like a head and then the body is a blanket. I think that's what she's talking about. All right, it's 15 after. All
I'm
right,
really debating on doing that 6-day star blanket.
yeah. You think you? I haven't paid attention. You are pretty fast, right?
Try to be.
Yeah. I was trying to think. Are you really trying to get it done in 6 days, or you just want to do it?
I think I'm gonna try and get it done in 6 days.
Yeah. Go for it.
Gotta be committed.
That's right. I know. If I didn't have other things going on, I feel like it would be fun, but.
I'm gonna do it and then complain the whole time, but then just
There you go. I'm gonna do it and hate it,
yes.
but it'll be worth it. All right, let's see. I'm gonna put that down. And I'm gonna put that here. Arthur's barking at the neighbors. Great. All right. It's okay. It's my grandparents, so they're not gonna get mad. Um, where's the bottom of the brown bear? There it is. All right, found it. I'm using different yarn for the brown bear, which is, where is that? Oh, it's back there. Darn it, I don't have the freaking yarn card for that either. But, and a smaller hook. The thing is, I'm really confused because I'm using this different yarn for the bear, and I'm making two bears, right? So I'm using two different yarns, and one of them is a little bit thinner than the other, and I'm also using a smaller hook, but it's still the same size. I'm like, huh? I thought it would be smaller. I thought it would be tiny, but nope.
I never used the recommended hook.
Yeah, I don't really either. I use like lower than whatever they say.
I think you have to for amigurumi.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. It definitely helps.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
starting to use a 5 millimeter again, and I hate it.
yeah, I don't use a 5 very often. I'm more like I'll use my 4 all the time.
Yeah, I like the 4.
And I have a clover 4, so I don't have many clover hooks. I only have like 3, but I really like them.
What's a clover hook?
They're just a brand of hook
Okay.
that they're just like a little bit smoother than like the regular like Boyd hooks, or I don't know. It's just something about them. But then people are like, "Oh, well, if you like those, then you'll really like these other ones that are like $50 a piece." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, no, I'm good. I don't even want to try those because I'm scared I'll like them." I'm like, I'm good on that. I think I don't want to fall in love with those.
Have you seen like those hooks with those big charms and stuff on them?
Yes.
I don't know if I want to try them or not.
I've seen there's this girl on Instagram and her thing is like wickedly handmade,
Mhm.
and she makes some really cool ones that have like crystals and stuff on the ends and like balls or moons or stars, or I don't know, and those are pretty cool. I think I could deal with those. But some of the other ones, I don't know if it would drive me crazy or not. But her husband makes them. They're like different. I think they do like resin and wood, and then like they put the crystals on top and stuff. So they're really,
Yeah.
really cool. She also makes some really cool cardigans too. She does one that's like, it's like a slouchy kind of oversized cardigan, and it's like half of it is like grayscale from black to white, and the other side is like almost a rainbow, and it's really cool.
You're talking about the couple where the husband makes the hooks
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
crystals.
Yeah. I think those are cool. And there's somebody else that does like resin hooks that's really cool, but I'm like waiting for the right one for her to to do the right one because she does like different things in them and different glitters, and I want them to be like, I want like a holographic one. And she's done like a million iridescent ones, but I'm like, I want a holographic one. So I'm waiting. Maybe one day. You need like 2 weeks off to do nothing but crochet, right? You do, Chris. You're always working, girl. You're
I was like,
using
where are
me.
the crochet hooks at?
That's what I'm using right now, 3.25 on my other, on the brown bear. That's what I'm using. Hello, Moonrose. You ordered the light up crochet hook set. Oh, you did. I've heard not good things online about those, but then I've also had a friend that had them in real life and they actually really liked it. So I hope you like it. They were like, you should get one. And I never did, but they were like, they really enjoyed it. So I hope you like yours. My husband would probably enjoy me having that so we could turn the lights off more often.
It reminds me of, so I have a set for diamond painting. I
Mm.
have one with like the light on it.
Oh,
I'm
that's
not
cool.
I'm not a fan. So I
Oh,
feel like I
really?
wouldn't like it with a crochet hook.
That's cool though. I wonder, is it too that it like, from what I've heard, it like the light points in one direction, and if you're not shining it just right, it doesn't really help you much.
Yep.
Yeah, that's
That's
what.
why I'm not sure about the crochet hooks.
Yeah, I can see how it might be helpful if you're like in a car or something at night, but I don't know about like on a regular basis. I don't know. Just don't know. All right, I'm on 5. Oh, I didn't finish this round. Well, I thought I did. Well, we'll redo it because I'm not sure which one I'm on.
Oh, she got it for black yarn. He
Oh, you got it for the black yarn. That makes sense. That makes more sense. I can understand that because black yarn, you got to have the right light to work with that.
Yeah.
The first time I tried black yarn, I was like, what? I was like, never again. But then I figured it out and I was like, oh, I just need to be like directly next to a window. then I'm okay. Very picky about. Yes, you're very picky about. Yes, Chris does diamond art. I was gonna say that when you mentioned. Chris does a lot of diamond art, and she does it on her channel sometimes too. And so she has all the diamond art tools.
Is Chris she or he? Sorry.
Chris is a she. I
Okay.
used to
Okay.
call her a he by accident.
My brother's name is Chris, so I was like, wait.
It's my husband's best friend's name is Chris, so I used to call her a he by accident. I felt so bad all the time.
A
Just last
scrappy
night,
little
I made a
latte.
scrappy latte hat. Ooh, you made a scrappy little hat? Aw, I bet it's cute. The things made of scraps like that are they're like cute and quirky. I like them.
I love the latte colors, like the coffee kind of colors with the browns and
Yeah,
orange and stuff. I love it.
increase. That sounds pretty. Increase. Hope this row goes good. Let's see. One, two. It's one of those weird rows where I have to keep counting two after two.
Y'all are saying this as I'm working with black yarn on my cowl. I'm cussing, but I have a neck light, so it helps some.
Right. Oh, me. One, two. Yeah, it can be like that. Definitely can. Oh, actually, I'm not gonna do this. That's not what I want to work on. I want to work on this for a minute because that's driving me crazy. There's a reason I put all these projects right here so that I could work on different things if one drove me crazy.
Yeah, I'm about to switch to my bag.
Right? I'm like, I'm gonna pull out the tree for a minute because I'm not about to do that two increase two round and then lose count 5 times while I'm talking. Nope. Nope. I try to be strategic about what I do on live so that like I don't sit there and like mess up the entire time. I try to do things that I've either A done before or B I'm like fairly confident I can do,
Right.
because I don't want to screw up the entire time. But I also try to be honest when I do screw up, and I'm like, hey, so I just messed up this entire thing, which I have definitely done before, and said, guess what, guys, I have to restart. So try to be honest because I know a lot of people don't tell you when they mess up things, but I'm like, yeah, you guys. So I just realized I've been doing this wrong for 2 hours. So I'll see you later. I'm gonna be redoing this. It definitely happens. You were saying this as I'm working with black yarn on the cow. Yeah. MJ, you gotta pay close attention. Yes, you do. You do. And not a lot of the moderators and nail ladies crochet and do nails, which is cool. Which I think is cool too, because sometimes when I do the videos up close, I'm like trying to have my nails look nice so they don't look all janky when. So I
In my
think it kind of
tutorial, I literally said, "Hey guys, I'm sorry my nails look like crap."
right. You always think about it when you're like filming your hands. You're like, oh god, it's gonna be really funny when my tutorial comes out because my nails change like 3 or 4 times in the video. It's just gonna be like, and then I think the background's gonna change one time too. So it's just gonna be very interesting.
Right.
But oh well. Can't help it because I had Halloween stuff up and I need to take that down to put up my Christmas stuff. So I think the background's even going to change. But it's not about that. So I got to order some more beads to finish the bag. It takes like almost 1,000 to finish one of the bags. Which I figured out like how many stitches it was one time. I like tried to do the math and I think it was like 3,000 stitches for the body of the bag and then like maybe another couple hundred for the straps and everything. That's the only project I've ever actually figured out about how many stitches it took.
Yeah, not counting.
No, no, definitely not. And people were like, "How do you know how many beads?" And you counted, and I was like, "Oh heck, no, I didn't count. I just bought a bag of 1,000, and I know there's approximately this many left." I was like, "I'm not nuts like that. I'm not gonna sit there and count them all." Mm-mm. Shoot, I can't even time my crochet. I forget to hit the timer again when I get up and get back down, and I've tried that, like to time how long it took to make a blanket.
Mhm.
I forget to hit the counter. I forget to turn it back on. Mm,
Yeah, I need to start timing myself because that's how I price my stuff as well.
yeah, that's what I was trying to do, but I was like, well, darn it. Maybe if I was like wearing a timer, it would be different. Because I do it on my phone, I just forget. Increase. At least when I do it on live, I know about how long it, has
Right.
taken. Ah, 3, you're back.
You
You
should
ate
get
dinner. Good. I hope it was a
colors.
good dinner. I had lunch, but now all of a sudden I'm like, food sounds good.
So you should get colors of the Christmas one to make a bag.
Ooh, that would be cute, like a Christmas bag. I want to make a pillow for Christmas to go with my Christmas blanket, but I haven't made any moves to do that yet.
I think Lily Sugar and Cream has a Christmas color that came out.
I bet they do because I know that Peaches and Cream has one that's called like mistletoe that's red, green, and white.
Yeah.
So I bet they do because they usually have very close.
I'm on a
All right,
yarn
right there.
holes.
I hear you, little boy. I'm coming to rescue you from the outside. All right, I'm gonna go grab my puppy dog. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Arthur, I'm
I'm on a
coming.
yarn hiatus. I need to stop buying yarn. I need to use what I got. I have my brother banana potato pasta and peas in his play kitchen, and he started peeling the potato in the play sink. Oh,
My hand off for that treat.
oh, I gave my brother banana potato pasta. Banana potato pasta. What?
She's from Denmark, so it may be something kind of odd that we've
Oh,
never heard
okay.
of.
I kept on trying to read it, and I was like, "Am I saying this right?"
Oh, your little brother. She's got a bunch of siblings. Pets World does.
Banana potato pasta.
I know, like what? I don't know. Sounds interesting, whatever it is. Let's see. I know they do make like isn't like gnocchi, isn't that like potato pasta? I think. I don't know.
He's a baby, that's why.
Oh, it's a baby, so he's just making like nonsense food, I guess.
Oh,
I guess he's just playing. I don't know. 8. Single and a bead. Perfect. Single.
you had to frog your cow? Oh no.
Oh no. The cow she's doing has like the 4 legs that you join, and I've
Hmm.
never done that before, but she has done it very well.
I've done it with 2, and even that hurt my brain.
So I've never done it. I'm like kind of scared. I want to. I want to make like one of those dinosaurs that has the 4, but I haven't done it yet.
I have to do it with my Hello Kitty that I'm gonna make, so that's why I keep putting it off.
Aw, yeah. It sounds cute though, but it'll be cute. I kind of want to make one day, and I want to make a Winnie the Pooh one day for my mom because I feel like
Ooh,
but those are like the only characters I've thought about. And I think my husband's gone. Yeah, my husband's gone. So I'm also gonna make him a pickle, like a pickle Rick from Rick and Morty.
that's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, that's one of his Christmas presents. So.
I am going to. I have to try and make Goku from Dragon Ball
Oh gosh,
for my boyfriend for Christmas.
prayers be with you.
Yes.
I think one thing that stops me from making like dolls and stuff is the hair. Like I don't know why. Something about the hair is like that looks hard. Certain dolls and things. But I saw the like prettiest skin tone color the other day in the store. I was like, if I made dolls, I would get this. Whoops.
Yeah, I saw some skin colored yarn at Joanne. I think it's like a natural brand.
Time I had never been.
Their yarn is a lot cheaper than like Michael's and
It
um
is a little cheaper, and at mine they have so much more of a selection. Like the
yes.
colors, like Michaels, it's like dull, muted colors, but when you walk into Joann's, it's like all the bright colors. It's weird
Yes.
because they only have like as far as like the chenille yarn, they mostly just have loops and threads at Michaels, which I've used tons of, but I don't love it. Love it. So it was nice to go into Joann's and see all the blanket yarn and all the different kinds, and it's a little more out of my way, but it's worth it.
I definitely recommend signing up for their, like, rewards and stuff too, because that definitely
Yeah.
helps.
I know I have with Michaels. I need to check and make sure I have with Joann's. I know I have with Michaels, but I'm not sure that I did the rewards with Joann's. I need to though,
They've
because I'm
got pretty
always
good
like checking the
coupons and stuff.
sales. Yeah, I know I have the app, but I don't know if I've done the reward thing. I'm glad they do the 1.99 shipping a lot too. That's nice. Because sometimes that shipping kills at the end. You're like, oh, great total, and then you're like, oh man,
$10 in shipping.
yeah, like dang it, it takes me over what I wanted to pay for this. I keep doing that on Etsy. I'll be like, ooh, I like these safety eyes. Ooh, I like these. And then I'll be like, oh crap, they're coming from two different places. That's like $30 in shipping, Amy. Like, oops, back off.
I wanna start buying, like, colorful eyes and stuff like that.
They're so cute. There's this one shop called Making Meowgic. So like Meowgic,
Mhm.
like magic. And they have the prettiest safety. I mean, everybody does, but they have some of the cool, like glow in the dark safety eyes and stuff too. And I just love their eyes. And some of them, like I've gotten one set from one shop that were a little scratched up, but for the most part, they've all been pretty good. But from what I understand, a lot of times they come scratched up to the people that make them,
Mhm.
the clear ones. But I also want to buy some clear ones and make them myself. But I haven't done
Okay.
it yet because you can do it with
This
like
is
nail polish and stuff, and like paint them whatever color you want.
right.
So I want to do that. But the thing is, you have to order like 10 or 20 pairs in one size. And I'm like, I don't know that I need 20 millimeter safety eyes at one time. Like, what am I going to use those on?
Right.
So let's see. One day I'll get some. If I figure out what size to get. Three, four. Oh, it was always the hair. You've tried latch hooking a lion's mane and it took 8 hours. Oh my gosh. I think when I did a lion's mane, I did like chains, and it was almost like the first row of your market bag where you do the little loops, and that's kind of how the
Right.
mane was. So it wasn't terrible, but I can't imagine.
When I did my Highland cows, I had to separate each strand of yarn from it, and it was, like, annoying. It was really bad.
Oh my gosh, I can imagine. Jeez. You have a skinny, fuzzy black yarn you got for $2 the other day and took half of it out of the bag, and a piece went flying and landed on your arm, and you threw it and freaked out when you realized it was just fuzz. I probably would have too. I would have been like, what is it? What kind of fuzzy caterpillar is on me? They need to color pom poms. One is orange, and one in the center is white, and it's reversed on the other side. Ooh, yeah, that's right. Pets World makes a lot of pom poms. I want to get a pom pom maker. I just don't have a use for one yet, so I haven't because I don't make a lot of hats or anything. But I know you can make them other ways too, with like cardboard and forks and all kinds of ways. One, two, three, which sounds nuts, but I swear you can take a fork and wrap the yarn around it and make a pom pom. Four.
I bought pom-poms, but I need to, like, learn how to use them.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. That's the other thing. It's like, how would I attach them super, 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 super well?
I saw somebody do it with, like, a button where they stitch the button into the bottom of the hat.
I think I have two in the past. Now that you say that, yeah, I think I have seen that. That sounds like a good idea. I feel like I do vaguely recall that, like seeing it one time. Two, three, because I'd always be scared it would come off. Four, and I don't know. I've always felt stupid in hats with pom poms. So whenever I've gotten one, I've usually taken the pom pom off of it. So, so I can't imagine me like wearing one like that. But
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the reason I cut it off is because it was huge. It was massive. And I was like, yeah, no, I can't be seen in this.
Did you paint those pictures behind you, Emily? Yes, all of the ones, like, over here, I've painted myself.
Awesome. I used to like to paint, but I'm not that great at
Yeah, I used to paint a lot more, but, like, recently I haven't been.
it. Yeah. You've been crocheting all your time away,
Yep.
haven't
Yep.
you? I knew it. Yeah, I used to paint too before I crocheted a little. I mean, not like you, but just like I would paint like pre-made things basically. Like I didn't like I wasn't artistic about it. Um, but I was when I was in high school, but not now. But I haven't done that in so long. My paints are probably all dried out and crap. Haven't been through them in so long. I need to. Mommy could use that space for other stuff. Whoa, your water bowl's making sounds over there. Come back to sit beside me. You did. That's right. Pets World likes to do all kinds of crafts.
Oh, I did
She
a
does
painting
those
of the
perler
Northern
beads too
Lights.
you were talking about.
Yeah, I did a painting of the Northern Lights, but I keep it in my living room.
Aw.
So wish I could show it, but
I'll have to show you guys one day. I do have one painting that I've done. It's a sunset and it's upstairs. Or a sunrise. No, I think it's a sunset. And it's upstairs. I don't know if I ever fully finished it, but it's like a sunset and then like it's like a pier going out into the water or something.
nice.
I think I painted it when I was in like 10th grade. I saw it the other day and I was like, huh.
Did you tell her about Mr. Brady behind you?
Oh my goodness. No, I did not tell her about your love, Mr. Tom Brady. He's always like people are always like, nice. And I'm like, it's my husband's. He won it at a like a cancer charity auction thing. I think he was the only one that bid, which is hilarious. So he won. Because he kind of did it thinking he would not win, and he totally did.
It was fate.
Yep, it sure was. Tom was meant to be in our house, apparently. He's really big into football mostly. But yeah, he used to work on the radio, so that's how we met. Was when he was on the radio. I used to listen to the morning show, and he was an intern on the morning show.
What?
And so anyway, we met, and through that, and so he always gets mad when I say he thinks he's a comedian, but he excuse me, he is a comedian in his mind, and so he's just a mess. He says the weirdest, funniest stuff. You a fan of mushrooms? I see a painting of a mushroom and a light of a mushroom.
Yes, I love mushrooms.
Yes. Have you ever made one of those mushroom like chapstick holders or whatever?
I
Or
have no.
lighter holders? Like the necklace ones?
I did not know
They're,
that was a thing.
yeah, I'll have to show you. There it is. It's like a little mushroom, and then like it has like you make a chain, and it like goes around your neck, and then like the cap like slides up and down the chain, and you can put stuff in the stem of it. I'll have to send you the link to the tutorial or whatever.
Yes, please.
But you can put whatever in there, like you can put a lighter or like chapstick, or some people make them and put like their vapes in them or
I think
anything.
I might have seen one with a vape in it.
Yeah. Some girl got really popular selling them. She called them like Benjamins or something, and then like she started selling them
Pendulums.
to people at festivals, and they started putting like their THC pins in there, and so like everybody was buying them, and she was like couldn't make them fast enough. Basically, it was crazy.
Nice.
I think everybody at the festival was like, "Oh, I want one of those." They're like, "Where'd you get it?" And then she just got tons of orders.
There's some people that just come up with an idea and then it takes off. I'm just
Right? I know, and it's like fairly simple too. Like it's not the one she was making. Most of them, she like expanded and does like different ones now, but they were very simple. Like the first ones, it was just like essentially a tube with a chain that you could put around your neck, and that was it. The little hole for the button of the vape. That was it. Like I can make like tiny things like that probably without a pattern, but I feel like making a pattern and just like making something freehand are kind of two different things.
right.
Yeah. Because I can do it once, but making it again, I don't know. Three. He says, I am a comedian. Yes, we know you are a professional comedian. Knew he was going to say it. I'll be right back. Let me find this video of that painting. Increase. What are we on? 11. Good. I might actually finish this tree.
I think those shorts are going to take me forever to finish.
I don't stuff it to the top, or they might, unfortunately. But hopefully it'll be worth it.
I hope so.
Hopefully they'll be the best freaking shorts ever. You'll be obsessed. You'll need a whole wardrobe.
Right.
Too, I think the other reason I never made a top was because I realized that like I wasn't gonna wear the tops, so I was like, because I wasn't thinking about selling it, I was just thinking about like personal use, you know. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, there's no way I'm gonna wear that little top out anywhere, so I never made any. And I think I thought of that because I don't ever wear shorts out of the house pretty much. I'm like, I hate my legs, so I just wear long pants all the time. But gosh, but I would love them for inside.
We came like granny square pants.
Or no, that would be cool though,
Granny square pants look so cool.
right? That would be cool. I have to try. That would be funny if I had like a whole Granny Square outfit. That would be freaking hilarious.
There's
I
this
don't think
one
I'd ever
time.
wear it anywhere other than like maybe just to be funny on live stream, but
Let's see if I can
it would be a
find the
look.
name of this person. I'll have to send it to you. There is somebody who's like a model for a bunch of granny square like clothing, like pants and stuff. I'll have
Yeah,
to send it to you.
that's cool. Sounds cool. Get some more beads in it. It's over there. Yep. Poor Pet Swirl. She says I'm dumb. I'm crocheting and I can't figure out how I'm doing it. She doesn't. She's like freehand. She does everything basically freehand. She's really young, and she does everything basically freehand and doesn't know how to read patterns yet. So she's still like learning and everything. But hey, I couldn't do any of that stuff. So I give her all the credit because there's no way I could have done that without like reading a pattern or like being taught or like nope.
Mhm.
There's no way I could freehand like she does the things. Because I learned a lot from like how to read a pattern from a Wooble kit, those like Wooble kit things.
Yeah.
And that's how I learned to read patterns. I only knew how to make like basically a square before that. So um, that's the only reason I know how to read a pattern at all. Because before that, I was like, what is this foreign language?
Yeah, I would watch YouTube videos while reading the pattern along with it, and that's how I
Yeah,
kind of learned.
yeah, that makes sense. I don't think I even knew patterns were a thing for a long time because I knew how to make a chain when I was like 8 years old, but that's the only thing I knew how to do for however many years. And then I finally found like a YouTube video one day and I was like, let me try that. I still have that hook. And it clicked with me about like doing the second row, you know, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it was that easy. And I didn't, know how to do it for all these years.
Hmm.
And then I was like, oh. And then I started making squares. And then I started making scarves. And then I started making little things you can make out of squares. And then I got the woo woo kit and started making animals.
Are you still working on that scarf order?
I am. I have, I think, 2 left out of 6. But the good news is the last 2 are the smallest 2. So they shouldn't take very long. I'm
Hmm.
working on it at night. So um, hopefully I'll be done this week or at the very end, and then I'll be good because they already paid me, which I almost wish they had paid me like later, just so it would be like more motivation, you know.
Right.
But they paid me, which I'm thankful they did because it was like a lot of money in yarn. So they did go ahead and pay me, but I just need to get it done because I want to make sure they have plenty of time to ship them out to their grandkids before the holidays. So because I think they're gonna ship them to them, not see them. I don't know. So I'm guessing they probably won't see them all. Oh my gosh. Sorry, you guys. Sorry, my phone. Need to plug it in. Even though we only got a few minutes, I don't want it to die in those last few minutes. All right, I'm gonna have to unplug my mic, but that's okay. All right, there we go. Alrighty. We're just gonna do this for the last couple minutes so that my phone doesn't die on us.
Well,
my eyes hurt. You got yarn in your eyes trying to see how big you need to make the sleeping mask. Oh no, you got a fuzz in your eye from the yarn. Oh no. Need help make a snowflake from the yarn with beads. Oh, a snowflake with beads. That would be cool. I don't know if I've ever seen one of those. I'll have to look into that. You did the viral shawl. It came with a pattern and a grid pattern. That's how you learn to read both. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah. I don't know how to read the grid patterns. I really don't. Like the illustration pattern kind of things. I don't know how to do
nope,
those.
cannot.
Mm-mm.
I look at
And I
them
kind
and
of have no interest in learning, to be honest.
they look scary.
Yeah. Like they look kind of cool. That's all I really need right now. I think I'm okay. Don't think I need to learn it right now. Not. I just could not. 13. All right, good. We'll get to at least show you how big this tree is in the actual tutorial, so that's good. Because like I said, I made it a little bigger, but it's easy to make it bigger, so. 6, 1, 2. If you do let me, I will, Moonrose. I will. I'll have to look it up and see if I can find anything or find anything that you could like maybe add some beads to somehow, you know, because that's a really good idea. And I could do that like, you know, until freaking January because it's a snowflake. So I like that idea a lot. I'll have to look into that. I definitely will let you know. You can't see other people's comments, only your own, Pets World. That's weird. I don't know what's going on in Pets World. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Increase.
I'm debating if I want to go live on my channel after this or not.
1, 2.
I need to start picking select days to go live.
4. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I kind of like people that do random, but it's also nice to know, you know? So I
Yeah,
like both. I don't know.
I get complaints because some people miss my live streams and then they're like, well, I just missed your live stream again. And I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Yeah. I know that sucks. I hate that too because I have people that are like in so many weird different time zones, and you're like, I'm sorry that this person can't make it, but if I made it another time, then that means all these other people couldn't make it, and so
Right,
just kind of have to make it what works for me, unfortunately, you know.
right.
But it sucks. Looks like that's your homework for today. Yep, snowflakes. I got some homework for the day. Please, let's see. That's my increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I need one more 6. And another increase. Has Eileen been here? And for how long? No, I don't think so. I haven't seen Eileen today. She usually comes in pretty late though, because she's in California. So, but I don't think I've seen her unless I missed her. Oh, we're about to get off here in a minute though. 1, 2. But I really appreciate all you guys for popping in and helping to make Miss Emily feel welcome here. 4, 5. Wanted her to have a good experience, especially as this is her first time doing this. So
You guys are very welcoming. I appreciate it.
yeah. Well, thank you for wanting to do it with me. I hadn't even really considered it when you brought it up, but then I was like, yeah, you know what? That'll be fun.
Yeah, I've been looking for people to crochet with because I'm like, I don't know. I've been wanting to grow a community and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. I totally feel that. It's nice to have like other people, and it's nice to like you can share ideas and you can share like people, and you can it's nice. And
Right.
two, like sometimes if you don't have a lot of people popping in, it's nice to have somebody else to converse with, you know. So, but I'm usually pretty good. I usually have enough people to keep me talking the whole time, which I'm thankful for.
Yes.
So,
Pet World, I won't be on every live, but I will be popping in and out.
yeah, she might come back and do some more if she enjoyed herself. We'll let her make that decision on her own. But
I definitely did.
but yeah, maybe she can come back. Maybe one day I'll be on hers. Maybe someday she'll be on mine. You never know. But we'll definitely let you guys know for sure when we do that. I yap a lot. Pets World says what she no Pets World. Here's what it is. Me and my husband have figured it out what it is about you. You say what's ever on your mind. You don't have much of a filter. If you think it, you say it pretty much. That's pretty much what it is. It's not that you talk a lot necessarily. Hi, Cloudy Bobo, welcome. But yeah, you just say what's on your mind, and I'm that way a lot too. Sometimes I'll just type whatever is like coming. So yes, absolutely. So this is Emily. She is from Imbu Crochet, and that is her comment there pinned. And I also have her channel in my description if you want to go follow her. She also does crochet, and she is working on a pair of. Well, she was working on a pair of shorts. Now she's working on a market bag. I see. But
Yes.
she also does crochet and does live streams. So if you're interested in any of that, you guys should give her a follow. Yeah. Let's see. One more row, I think. Yeah, one more row. Okay.
I'm not even counting my rows at this point. This mesh part takes forever.
Yes. Oh, I don't. I don't. When I do my market bags, nope. Don't. Nope. Just made it as long as I wanted it to be, and that was good enough for me.
This colorway though is like insanely
Oh,
pretty.
that is cool. It almost looks like if it was red, it would look like a peppermint patty. The way it's like, or not peppermint patty, a peppermint. The way it's like swirling up.
Right.
Peppermint patty. My goodness. English Amy. All right. Um, the mask will be done in about 15 minutes. Good. Yeah, Pets World is making little things for everybody in her family. And like I said, she's got a big family, so she's making like things for everybody. I think she said she had like 20 something things to make.
Oh wow. Me complaining with my 5.
Right? I know, me too. Me over here, like, I'm gonna make like 6 reindeer. Boo hoo. I may make trees. I don't know. But my husband accidentally sent a picture of the trees to his mom, and I was like, dang it, I might have been gonna give her that.
There is Christmas ornaments on TikTok. There's this girl named Shay Yarn,
Mm.
and she posted one that has like it's a mushroom guy. So I'm gonna try and make some of those.
Yeah, that would be cool. That does sound cool. And I'll have to try to remember to send you that link of the little mushroom chapstick holder thing just because it's cool. Um, but
I
yeah.
want to make a mushroom granny square bag so bad.
Oh, that would be really cute. That would be really cute. I used not to be into the mushrooms that much, but I don't know what it is. Like ever since like a year or two ago, I've been like, you know what? I kind of like those mushrooms. I
I don't
don't
know why. It's just always been like one of my things. And I'm like, yes.
Yeah. Because I remember like back in the day, like my friends would have those like I don't know if you remember those like clear like glass necklaces that would have like the little mushrooms in them,
Hmm.
or like yeah, I remember all my friends having those, and at the time I was kind of like yeah, and but now I'm like oh, you know what, I kind of like mushrooms. So, yeah, I remember those little necklaces. Everybody had one of those. All the cool kids had one. All right, let's see. Your fingers hurt. All right, you guys, we're gonna wrap up here in just 1 second. I'm gonna finish this row, and if she has anything she would like to say, she can. She also has an Etsy shop, by the way, you guys. So definitely check out her Etsy shop too. It's Christmas time. You never know what you might need. As a
I also
gift.
take custom orders as well. So if you're looking for something specific.
There you go. Yes. So absolutely, and I'm sure if you guys follow her, that I know she puts her Etsy link in her live streams and everything. So I'm sure that you guys will find it if you guys follow her. All right, almost done. Ooh, you made a fashionable infinity scarf. Ooh, I was reading about infinity scarves because when I was making the scarves for the kids, it was like, don't make infinity scarves for children. And I was like, okay. I wasn't going to, but it's good to know because they're a choking hazard.
Mhm.
And then it was like, also don't make them too long because then they're a tripping hazard for children on the playground. They might trip and fall. And I'm like, oh my gosh.
Wow.
So I put them a little shorter than a little longer because I don't want that to happen. And I'm still going to put a note in there that says, make sure you monitor all these children with these scarves on at all times and don't leave them alone
Yes.
because some of them are young. I do not want any incidents.
I need to go through all my listings and put, the safety eyes disclaimer.
Yes, I know. That's
'Cause
another reason tags might be nice because then you could put it on the tag, you know?
yeah, I was told, like, last week, like, cover every single base just in case, cause like, you can get a lawsuit, and I'm just like, "Oh, well, I
Yes,
can't afford a lawyer, so
right. It's like I'm just a tiny little business. I don't even know if you want to call it small yet, you know? So,
it's not even small, it's tiny."
right. I'm the owner of a tiny business. I love it. Uh, all right, you guys. Well, I think we've held her up long enough. But I really appreciate you coming on, Emily. It's been really nice.
I appreciate you.
And it's been nice to have somebody else to chat to while we work on our projects. And I hope all of you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, whatever it is for you, whatever time. And I'll see you guys. Let's see, it's Tuesday. I'll see you guys on Thursday. And don't forget, I'm also doing a little collaboration on Black Friday with Miss Angie. We're going to be doing those Christmas ornaments. So if you want to do that with us, you can check out her channel and she has all the materials listed. It's also on my community page so that you guys can prepare for all that. And yeah, so
Alright, thank you for letting me join.
you're welcome. Thank you for coming up with the idea. All right, you guys, I will see you later and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye. Okay, Arthur.